I'm gonna give y'all a good amount of time to figure out what type of video this is gonna be by the time I put my headset on. Y'all ready? Start now. That at least gave you about almost a minute. If you don't know what type of video this is, you see the red lights. You see I turn the lights off. You should already know it's about to go down. This video is titled, yeah, I can't even see it, 4 True Scary Stories with Footage by Mr. Nightmare himself, man. So let's get straight into the vid. Make sure you have your lights off, headphones on with this video. Story number 1, let's get it.
I live in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.
I can't hear
It
this.
was a Tuesday night.
I know y'all can't hear
I
it
was
either.
laying on my bed trying to get some sleep. I laid there for about 3 hours until I decided to get up and take a walk around my neighborhood just to clear my head. It was 2 in the morning. I was walking down the street when I remembered there's an abandoned building in our neighborhood. I decided to visit it. People say that this building is haunted,
That
and
should
I've
be
always
right.
wanted to see what's inside of it. The building itself looked really creepy. Broken windows, a huge metal door which said no entry with red paint. As an 18-year-old college student, I wanted to be adventurous. I climbed through one of the broken windows and got inside the building. I took out my phone and started to record so I could show off in front of my friends. Just to let you guys know, my phone works completely fine. There's no problem with it. The place was really dark. The only source of light in that building was from my phone. It took me a couple of seconds to realize I was inside a small room. I walked out the door into the hallway. It was an apartment. I was doing commentary while recording to make it look cool. I got out of the apartment and into the main hall of the building. Here's a picture of the main hall. On the left side of the elevator, there's a small passageway which leads to a really small room under the stairs, as seen in this picture. I went there to investigate. When I got close to the room, I heard a clicking noise from the first door.
And that's when I leave.
I was frozen for a split second. I walked back to the main hall, still recording. Then I heard a loud sound of metal dropping on concrete.
And that's when I'm
I almost
running.
crapped my pants. I wanted to get the hell out of there, but something inside me told me to go upstairs and find out what it was.
No, that's...
I started walking up the stairs as slowly as I could. I don't even know what I was expecting to see up there.
Look. I don't discriminate. I'm not racist. Nowhere near it. But that is some... You can fill in the blanks. That's all I'm gonna say.
There. Got to the
Because
first floor.
we not doing that.
As usual, it was
We
dark,
out.
but it got colder. This event took place in the middle of August, so it was hot outside. I'm into paranormal stuff, and when I suddenly felt cold, I firmly believed something was going on here. I should have turned back.
Yes.
I still wanted
a
to
long
see where
time
that
ago.
sound came
When
from.
you heard that clicking, I would have
There were
been
4
gone
apartments
in
on
my
each floor.
car on the way
I
home
investigated
right
all
now.
4 of them and saw nothing. A chill ran down my spine when I realized the whole second floor and the ground floor were covered in sand. There was no concrete and no sign
There's
of
been
anything
some
metal.
rituals in there.
The
What?
cold temperature on the floor and the fact that I was alone gave me the chills. I hurried down the stairs, made my way back to the apartment, climbed out through the window, and ran back to my home. When I got home, I drank gallons of water, calmed myself down, and took out my phone. I wanted to hear that sound again, so I played the video To my horror, the audio in the video was messed up. My commentary wasn't there at all. Like I said earlier, there's no problem with my phone. It works fine. I didn't get any sleep that night. I told my friends about it, and they told me that it was really stupid to go inside that building alone.
Yeah, very.
I didn't delete the video. I decided to keep it as a memory. Fast forward to December. I was going through my gallery, and I came across that video. I decided to play it. I fast forwarded to the part where I heard the sound. And surprisingly, that sound is clearly heard in the video.
That's crazy.
I don't know how it could be heard clearly, but here's a small clip from the video. I got goosebumps and closed my phone. I promised myself not to go near that building ever again.
Okay. That wasn't that bad. Story no 2. Come on. Look, I got ad blocker. We not getting hit with ads no more. Play the video, man. Eat my sandwich. Damn it.
Let me start out by saying I was a non-believer of the paranormal until this night. I was with 4 buddies. I won't list any names for safety reasons. We went to hang out and talk in an old, supposedly haunted trailer late at night. The owner and multiple people who lived there all told me that it was haunted by demons, and me being the new guy to the group, I needed to be initiated.
Oh yeah, I would have
This
been like,
initiation
oh, yeah,
consisted of walking into the haunted back room.
Haunted by demons.
I did as they said after they convinced me.
Initiation?
And walked in and then quickly
Group?
ran out.
Sounds
My
like a
friends
cult,
thought
buddy.
it was hilarious and went to prove to me that it was all not real. I went behind them to record them and see if we could get any proof of the demon. My friend went to open the closet, and that's when I got spooked by a loud audible crash in the closet and ran away. My friend thought it was hilarious, and after more convincing, dragged me back inside the house to record him. My buddy and I got outside of the trailer to rewatch our footage, and what we caught scared me beyond belief.
Dude, I just heard shit in the closet. Yo, bro.
You go knock on it?
Oh, fuck! Hey. Oh. What the fuck? Oh, shit!
Leave. And they sitting here laughing. And you see the skin tone.
Chase, look at this. Dude, I saw it. Get the hell out of there, dude!
You see the
Closet
skin
opening
tone.
and closing, loud knocking,
been out
and
of
windows being
there.
tapped on.
Wouldn't have went in
All
the
the
first
while I
place.
captured orbs outside of the room. While I was outside waiting for my friend to come back out, I heard the trash cans rattle and immediately called my friends out. We didn't see them move, but a little later on we had things thrown at us from an unknown place. I had a live bullet tossed into my leg, and one more land inches away from my buddy's leg.
I have it on video. You were making that shit. Wait, if you're there, then who's throwing shit?
Huh? I just came back from smoking with Roy. Yeah. They just passed by, I took a hit and they kept walking.
We have actual fucking proof of that ghost.
Eventually we went to get out after I practically dragged my friend into the car, only to have our car alarm go off as we opened the car door. When we got home, my buddy showered and said his back hurt, and when I checked, I saw he had multiple scratches up and down his back, as you can see in this image.
Real talk.
It was a normal evening. My best friend and I decided to go for a walk. It was around 10 o'clock in the evening, so it was as dark out as it was gonna get. I live in a small village, so we usually just walk around the streets.
Bro called it a village.
There weren't many people out at this hour. We were kind of just walking and talking. A little while into our walk, we started to head home. We went up some hill, which led to the little town area and the only store we had in our village. But as soon as we came up the hill, we saw a weird-looking figure in the distance.
What it
It
look
looked
like?
like an abnormally tall woman covered in a sheet of some sort, and it had its neck tied with a string or a rope.
Those night crawlers.
This is the video we took of the figure.
They be in Fresno. Yeah, I'm seeing that and I'm running. I don't know what makes people just sit there and just watch.
Honestly, it reminded us of the movie The Nun. It was really hard to see since it was totally dark and the street lights weren't exactly the brightest. It was moving very slowly, and it was waddling left and right like it was drunk or injured or something. We couldn't figure out if it was walking our way or not because it was moving so slowly. It was a really disturbing sight at that moment, at that hour of the night. After half a minute of standing there, I realized it was walking towards us.
It took you
We
30
ran as fast
seconds
as we could
to
when we
realize?
realized it didn't even have a visible face or just anything to take note of specifically. We walked around to go home, hoping we wouldn't see her again, but we thought we would, because if we calculated it right, we would meet again on one intersecting street, but luckily we didn't. The next day, I told my friend about what happened, and she told me she also saw her, or it, while she was driving with her sister past the bar, which is on the street we thought we would see her again. She moved slower than us, and I really don't know how we missed her, but luckily we did. My friend described the figure just as horrifically as it appeared from the distance to us that night, and since that night, we never saw her again.
So it was probably an actual person. Just like off the za. I don't know.
This just happened a
This
couple
where Courage
days
the
ago.
Cowardly Dog lives.
This isn't something that happened to me,
IRL.
but rather something that happened to a family friend. Our family friend, who I'll call Buddy for the sake of this video, believes that something has attached itself to him. Something paranormal. It started when he moved into a new house. Almost right away, Buddy and his family started experiencing paranormal activity, such as shadows and voices. One night, Buddy had found a weird discovery in the basement of his new home. Upon doing some moving in the basement, he found something that he had not seen prior to the move-in. He found a stolen cemetery wreath. This made partial sense because the town cemetery was in walking distance of the house. Buddy was aggravated with the activity going on in his new home, so out of anger, he snapped the cemetery wreath, and in his own words, "When I snapped the wreath, every dog in that town started howling. There must have been 20 dogs all howling at the same time. I was scared to death.
You awakened something.
After that, the activity worsened, and they had no choice but to move.
Yup.
But it seems the activity followed them to every house they went to. Recently, they've had some of the worst experiences in this apartment they currently live in. Buddy and his wife, who I'll call Pam, have been repeatedly followed by some kind of entity. They decided to set up a phone recording for the night and try to capture anything that might seem paranormal as evidence that they weren't crazy. What Buddy found on the phone was horrifying. He woke up at 3 to review some footage and found a 5-second video that had been taken after the previous recording had stopped. Keep in mind, they have no pets, no children that live with them, no TV or radio was on at the time, and both Buddy and Pam were in bed when this happened. You can clearly see something pick up the phone and a female voice speak into it. I can assure you that is not Pam's voice or any other voice that they're familiar with. Everyone thinks it says, "Did you tell Daddy to rape me?" But you guys take a listen for yourself and come to your own conclusion.
You tell Daddy you would help me?
Nah, that's
Almost
insane.
the night after this recording, one of Buddy and Pam's daughters died from an overdose. She was 30 years old and 7 months pregnant and a mother of 4, getting ready to be 5. Could this video have something to do with it? We don't know. But if it is a coincidence, then it sure is one hell of a scary one.
Nah, that's insane. That is insane. That is giving me chills, bro. Like, certain stuff like that, like, I don't know. Like, I believe in the paranormal, but at the same time, I'm a skeptic. But I don't want to say I'm a skeptic and have some crazy shit happen to me and then I'm, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. What y'all think, man? Let me know what y'all feeling about in the comments, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, let me know if y'all like these videos, you feel me, if you actually watch them all the way through, you know what I'm saying? Just give me stuff in the comments, bro. Like, send me videos to watch, or let me know if y'all like this series, or if you like a certain other series, if you like me watching something, if y'all want me to play something, I don't know, just let me know, man, because your boy just gonna keep pushing out different stuff until, you know what I'm saying, something catch on, or y'all let me know what y'all like, so, but, appreciate y'all, love y'all, spread peace, love, and positivity, man, Your boy Futons is out. Yeah, dig.